Arab Spring on journalists. You can filter through time periods, whether before 2011, during 2011, or after 2011. This view shows the total number of journalists imprisoned each year, and hovering over a country will highlight the data for that country. This works for all the views, so if you also hover in other views, it will also highlight the data for that country, as well as the legend itself, but the legend works by clicking. This view changes whether you select imprisoned or killed. If imprisoned, it shows the charges of imprisoned journalists. If killed, it shows the parties responsible for the killed journalists. And because of the way the data was laid out, sometimes there were more than one party or charge. So this is the main one, the first split. And then if there are other splits, it's shown in this tooltip. So you can see out of the 73 journalists that were killed by military officials, around, I guess, 2 were also killed by political groups. The same for imprisoned with charges. You can also filter based on male or female. You can highlight specific country. You can select a certain country and show the data just for that. Okay, this view shows the individual journalist's coverage. Again, this is split to main coverage, and then the tooltip shows if there are other coverage as well as the type of death. It also shows the full name and the picture of the journalist if it's available. Finally, this view shows information about the country during the selected time period, just to give more context. This button also takes you to the other dashboard, which talks about the contributing factors that could have caused the Arab Spring, with a zoom in on 2012. It shows how the usage of social media could have affected people participation. The country indicators, which is the same as in the other dashboard when you hover over the map, but this is a stacked bar chart because it features the 4 main countries where the Arab Spring started, and people's opinions on mixing religion with politics or law for the different countries. Finally, this main view shows how different factors, namely employment type, age group, monthly household income, and education, affected the number of participants in demonstrations and uprising. This view can filter the other views by country, but the other views can't be used as filters, just this main one. As you can see, it can be filtered based on different things. It shows both genders, and because the monthly household income is in local currency, and this is in 2012, you also have the US dollar exchange rate on in 2012 for the different countries, just to get more context. And finally, you can go back to the previous dashboard again.